Okay. Hi, welcome in.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Um, I need some advice about what to do about something.
What seems to be troubling you, or what do you would like advice about?
Well, I think I'm pregnant. I haven't taken a test or anything, but my breasts feel tender. I haven't had a period in a while. Um, and the baby daddy wants to keep it, but I'm not sure I want to.
So he's aware that he's doing.
Yeah. He's the only person that I have sex with without a condom, so he knows he's the dad.
Well, so you have multiple partners outside of your boyfriend.
Yeah, I work at night and I use condoms with those men.
So are you sure that the baby is his, even though you are using condoms with other men?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. And he's aware that you are uh, having sex with other men besides him, or does he not know what kind of line of work that you do?
He knows. He doesn't work, so I'm the one who makes money for the rent.
So outside of work, what does he do?
Nothing. Just stays at home. Um, yeah.
Hmm. How long have you known that you think you're pregnant, even though you haven't taken this test?
Just for like a couple months, I think.
And does anyone else know besides your boyfriend?
My friend that I work with knows, and she says that I should keep the baby. Um, but my issue is I use heroin, and I don't want to stop. I don't know if I should keep the baby, because I would have to stop using if I do.
Do you want to keep the baby, though, regardless of your heroin use?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. Probably. I don't know. I The heroin keeps me going. It helps me work, and I wouldn't want to stop it. But my friend says I should keep the baby and just keep doing heroin. It would be better for the baby.
If you're on heroin?
She says it'll be worse if I try to withdraw. It'll be worse for the baby.
What do you know about that in terms of doing drugs while you're pregnant? Do you know of any consequences that could?
I've always heard you're not supposed to, but my friend knows a lot more about drugs than I do, so she must be right.
Has she had kids in the past as well?
Yeah, she has a few kids. I haven't met them, but
Interesting. I wonder if she's done drugs with her kids too.
maybe.
Well, if you want the baby, I would say you should learn a lot about the facts about doing drugs, especially heroin while you're pregnant. There can be some major complications. So, how would you feel if there was a problem and you continue to do heroin and you gave birth and there were birth defects? How would that make you feel?
Probably not good. I didn't have a good childhood myself, so I wouldn't want that to happen to them again.
What happened to them? Oh, tell me more about that.
Um, well, my childhood, my dad just left when I was young, and I started using drugs early, moved out early, dropped out of school by the time I was 16. And maybe if I had better parents, it wouldn't have happened.
Are you aware if your parents did drugs while they were pregnant with you?
No, not aware.
How
I know
does
my dad was a heavy drinker. For sure.
how did that affect you in your future, or how do you think that affects you now in your line of work and your relationships now?
Probably. It's probably why I am where I am now.
Do you like the line of work that you do?
No, but with the heroin and I drink about 4 or 5 beers before I leave, I don't really have to think about it. I just get my money for the things I need.
The things you need? What about, you said that before that you support your boyfriend as well. So is he a user too?
Yeah, he's the one who introduced me to it when I was 18.
Wow. So you guys have been dating a few years now.
Yeah, I'm 22 now.
How does it make you feel that he doesn't work, but he's still...
It kind of makes me feel like he's like a bum.
Do you feel that your line of work is dangerous? The fact that it's the only income that you have, especially with the baby on the way.
Yeah, but it's easy, good money. And I'm able to meet other heroin dealers while I'm out and score, and it works for me.
So you're happy with your relationship otherwise with your boyfriend?
I guess so. Yeah, we're pretty okay.
He's nice to you, he respects you?
Yeah.
So would you say that your drug use is a problem, or do you really enjoy heroin? Would you say you would do heroin if you weren't in this line of work? Or are they kind of going hand in hand?
I'd probably keep doing it. I like the high that it gives me. I've tried other drugs and I don't really like their high. So yeah.
So if you enjoy it, but does it still worry you that with the baby coming and you wanting to keep it, things going wrong? How does that make you feel? Being responsible for a baby?
It makes me feel like I should get my act together. So coming here is kind of me trying.
Elaborate more on what it means to get your act together.
I guess get clean and being clean would make me maybe probably give me a better job. I don't know if I'd want to follow my friend's advice, but I probably think I want a better life for my kid.
What other jobs would you pick outside of your current career what interests you have? What do you like to do? Or what have you done in the past?
Not much since I dropped out of high school at 16. And immediately at 18 I moved in with my boyfriend. I haven't had much experience being by myself or fending for myself.
What do you like to do, or what do you dream of, I guess, when you were younger, of things that you thought, what you think that you were going to be doing at 22?
I thought I'd have a good boyfriend. I have a good boyfriend, but I guess some ideal boyfriend, money, handsome, respectful job. Maybe I'd have a college degree. and a respectful job too.
So it does bother you, I guess, that he doesn't have a job and he isn't helping you in some ways.
Yeah, it bothers me.
So you mentioned education. Would you consider going back at least to get your GED? Because it could be a great way to get this first step in getting a different job.
It sounds hard to go get it. And does it cost a lot?
Mm.
Does it cost a lot?
I'm not sure, but I can gain those resources for you, most definitely. What schools are out there? I know nowadays you can even do them online. Do you have access to the internet?
Online would be better.
Right. Especially if you work at night. During the days, you can preoccupy your time with getting an education instead of maybe doing drugs as much.
That does sound nice.
Especially if it's motivating you to be better. All in all, would you want to keep your relationship with your boyfriend, even if you chose to not do heroin anymore? How would that make you feel?
I guess I'd want to keep my relationship with him because as soon as I don't know, he's been safe for me. But if I was around him sober and he was doing heroin, it might be too hard.
In what ways would it be hard? How would it make you feel?
I'd probably want to relapse. But he's the father of my babies, so I should probably stay with him.
Yeah. Maybe. So it seems like there are a few things that you want to focus on. I think to get where you want to be, especially if you want to be successful and keep the relationship you have and have a baby that's really healthy and provide for that, I think the first step is sobriety. What do you think about that?
I could try it. I've been using drugs since I was 14, so it'll be hard. But at least I kind of have a reason to now.
That's good. It's motivating that you have someone to provide for. They can look up to you. What do you think about that? And it is hard. I mean, you've been doing this lifestyle for so long. I don't blame you. It's going to be a difficult road. But it's going to be harder. I don't know. Possibly if your child, I don't know, develops any complications or can't get into a school because of your drug use. How would that make you feel?
Like I wasn't any better than my parents.
So I think we have some good first steps, but I think you're motivated to get a different job from what I hear. Do you enjoy what you do at the current state?
Not really. I just do it
Why?
to get money.
Yeah. Does it pay pretty good?
Yeah.
I know my personal experience, I have some friends that work at bars, restaurants, as waiters and waitresses. They make pretty good money, and they work at night as well. Would that interest you?
Yeah, I'm already used to working at night.
And you get to meet some cool people as well, but by doing safe things. I mean, do you like having sex with other people besides your boyfriend?
No, but they have condoms on, so it's safe, so I don't really think about it.
But if you had a choice, would you like to make money without doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, especially a bartender or anything in the restaurant business, you don't really need a degree. But I think the first step is definitely addressing your drug issue. Would you like to?
Yeah.
In what ways?
I guess get clean. Yeah. Maybe not cold turkey, but keep clean.
Would you consider taking your friend's advice, even if you do go through different programs that can help you with your drug use? Would you want to continue?
I'd hope not. I don't think I'd take her advice.
So you would want to go cold turkey for your baby? That's what I'm hearing.
I guess so.
Well, there are a lot of programs out there for people that are suffering from addiction, that need help. And I think those programs can really benefit you. Um, uh, Most of these programs don't cost any money either. So I know that you're the only provider between you and your boyfriend and your child. So these programs are free. It's not you're not going to a rehab center where it costs a lot of money. They're just ways in which you can meet new people in a setting where you can talk about recovery. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'll take some info on that.
Mm-hmm. Besides that one friend, do you have any other peers that are outside of your line of work and the drugs?
No, just my boyfriend.
Mm. Would you want more friends?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Mm. You mentioned earlier that you like your job because it helps you score drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Would you maybe want a job where you can meet people that don't do drugs? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it'd be probably easier to stay sober that way.
Easier. Just easier, or would it make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one takeaway is that I don't want you to lose these good relationships because it seems like your friend and your boyfriend respect you. So I would think that they would want the best for you and your child. Do you think if you went against your friend's wishes to be sober, she would be your friend still?
Yeah. But maybe if I stopped working with her, I just wouldn't have to be her friend anymore.
Have to be? What do you mean?
I guess we're only friends because we work together.
So you don't see her outside of work at all?
Mm-hmm.
So you would you want some friendships outside of your line of work? Or does that not really interest you?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
I guess I don't have any friends besides my boyfriend, so it would be nice to have some other people to talk to.
I know in a lot of these groups that are talking about recovery from addiction and alcohol, it's a great way to meet people that are dealing with a lot of the same things that you are. How does that make you feel? The prospect of meeting people that not only have similar interests, but they can be your friends outside of what you do at work.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can start with that. Maybe get you some information on some educational programs that you can do online that are pretty affordable. So you can start looking at other options for jobs. And then definitely some recovery programs if you're interested in addressing and taking action on your addiction. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, we can start with that, with the GED info and the recovery info.
In regards to your boyfriend, if you became sober and he was still using, do you think it would hurt your relationship, or would he support you in that decision to be sober?
I don't know if he'd support me because he's been doing it longer than I have. But I don't know.
I mean, outside of drugs, I know he introduced you to heroin. You remember you telling me that? Do you guys have any other things that you do outside of doing drugs together and staying home? What do you guys do as a couple?
Not much. Yeah.
Do you want more out of the relationship?
Probably, but I probably need to keep him around now because of the baby.
Do you love him?
Yeah.
Why?
He's been there for a long time for me.
Do you see him as a good support system, even though you guys do drugs together? Do you feel like he protects you and respects you?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've never met him, but I feel like he would support you in your decision to better yourself, especially if it's going to help both of you and your child. I mean, especially if he doesn't have a job, he's trusted you this far to help out with the money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How did he feel when you started your job currently?
It was fine as long as I was bringing money in.
He didn't care that you were having sex at all?
No. Mm-mm.
He's never mentioned it?
No.
Have you asked him when you started, hey, is it okay if I do this?
No, because that's what we both want, money.
Mm-hmm.
And him.
Well, you're maybe not going to be able to change him, but if you want to make some changes, I can definitely help you out with that. And there are some jobs out there that are going to help you out and make you some good money by keeping you safe and your health. Is your health important to you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you do want to keep this baby?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. How would you feel about not keeping it?
It'd probably be easier, but I can't afford that, and my boyfriend wants me to keep it.
But do you want to keep the baby?
I don't know. It could be a good thing. Help me change my life.
Could be. If you want it, this is what matters. If it makes you happy and you think that you can change your life, I think it's so important. But it's up to you. Don't let your friend or your boyfriend make decisions for you that are going to not be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to keep it, I know it's expensive, but there are plenty of options. I can give you those as well. Planned Parenthood, different things like that. Would you like information on that?
Yeah.
Okay. You never know, but it's up to you. So I'll give you a lot of resources today, and maybe we can follow up in a few weeks and see how you're doing. I can make some calls to different agencies and get you in touch with people that can help you out with resources about your sobriety, your recovery, and options about your pregnancy. There's even adoption if you can't afford the abortion or can't afford to terminate the pregnancy. How would you feel about that?
Yeah. Maybe give it a way better life.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to help your life out, I can also give you those resources. I think it's important. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do you want to change for you, or do you think if you didn't have the baby, you would continue on what you're doing now? That you wouldn't want to change?
I think I want to change eventually. So I guess the baby's helping.
Okay. I'll provide you with those resources, and we'll schedule an appointment for follow-up. Does that sound good? Thank you for opening up with me.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice meeting you.
You too.